Looking to transform your family game nights? At Perfectly Picked Games, we specialize in family games that bring everyone closer. Our games aren't just fun. Kids and teens will learn how to take turns, develop basic strategy skills, and understand the thrill of winning and grace of losing. With our exclusive gift of games, you can give months of gaming excitement to your family. Choose a 3-month or 6-month gift, and we'll deliver hand-picked family games to your doorstep every month. And here's the best part. Right now, you can use the promo code GOLDENMOJO and receive 20% off your selected plan. Don't miss out on this exclusive offer. Use promo code GOLDENMOJO and save 20% today at Perfectly Picked Games.
I will die on that hill.
I absolutely love Miley Cyrus.
You have failed this.
Right, so I get to say it? Right on.
Sickest night ever. Is this? What are we doing?
No. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Call Guys podcast. I'm Gunner, also known as Chico Noise, and alongside me, as always, my good friend Juan Keel 43. Look at that! I didn't give you a fun nickname for this one.
I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, next time.
Always.
Welcome to episode 102. And we are closing in on the end of year 2
It's
of the Call Guys
end
podcast.
of the year as we know it.
So, in similar fashion to what we did last year, we're just going to kind of end it out with a little bit of random. Last year we ended with our favorite moments for episode 51, and then episode 52 was a 3-hour long conglomeration of interviews and talking, and it was fun. It was a blast. It was a lot of work.
Oh.
So this year is going to be along the same lines, but a lot less people.
A lot more organized.
Yes, and more organized. So hope you're all ready for what we have coming up for those last 2 episodes this year. 103 might not be a full-on recap. We're going to talk about what's coming up for year 3. But this episode, we're gonna wind down. Let's wind down, Colton.
Dude, man, let's do it.
Let's just wind down.
Let's just chill, man. Just chill.
Just chill, man. First thing I want to say is thank you to all of the guests from this past year. I mean, year 2, we had, I feel like there were so many people. We had Arian. We had Jake. We had Jordan. The Emperor. Montana. Logan. ISO Cam. Tony. Nick. Lucas. Do we have a Jared? I don't know if we had a Jared this year. That's a good question.
I don't think we did.
Jared, you weren't on the podcast this year. Coming back next
brother.
year. That's all right.
Sorry, brother. I know he's listening to this, so we need to.
Yeah, he does, and that's why
We definitely
he
gotta
needs
get
to
him,
be on. That's why he needs to be on here. Oh, Coach Rob.
Oh yeah, Coach Rob. Robin Williams.
If I missed anybody, I'm sorry, but Frankie Vegas, Golden 80s.
Oh yeah. Did you get Logan? I'm
Yeah,
assuming
Logan.
you did.
Yeah, yep, Logan. So yeah, to all the people that came on and did some episodes with us this year, I just want to say thank you and appreciate it. We had a lot of fun conversations, and you'll be seeing a couple of those people here in the next couple episodes, just chit-chatting. So also want to thank you, Colton, for chilling and hanging out and doing this.
Oh man,
Always fun.
I'm always appreciative to be on this and doing this with you. And
Guys with Issues.
Oh yeah, Guys with Issues. Actually, we need to get them back on.
If they even exist by the time this comes
I
out.
think I've got the perfect episode to bring them back together for a reunion episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, they talk about it a lot. I think we can. I think I can get them on.
Okay.
I just got to talk to Chris.
You talk to Chris and we'll get it figured out. Um, yeah, hope you all enjoyed some of the series we did this year. We had the rewatchable series, we had the character series, we had the actor series, the genre series. All well, the actor and the character series kind of ended up splitting off and being. I think one of them was 4 episodes, one of them was 3 episodes. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed that because we have some more stuff coming up in year 3 where we're gonna be doing some series, but split up in increments of every 10 episodes. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I gotta say. What do you got to say, Colton?
You know, we're getting close to the time of year that every college basketball fan loves, which is March Madness. It is a chaotic basketball tournament that lasts for a couple weeks, and the first weekend is just absolute madness. It's in the name. So I thought one thing that would be fun to do would be to probably on ESPN we will make a bracket, essentially a big pool titled "The Call Guys Pod." Maybe put a password on there and let you, the listeners, anybody in the empire join. It's free. Um, Go out there, fill out a bracket, put it on there. The crazier, the better, because you just never know what's going to win these days. There is no wrong bracket. There is no right bracket until the very end. So
16 seed beats in 1 seed.
yeah,
That's
it
only
could
happened a couple of
happen.
times.
It could happen again.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I think it'd be fun to do a little giveaway, a little shirt giveaway from the website. So winner of that, will go and we'll get them a shirt or something like that. Rob, that's why we haven't gotten you yours is because you want it from a different pod.
He wants
Okay.
it from a different pod.
Yeah. So get your stuff figured out.
He's going to get some backlashing on that one.
Oh,
What is Colton talking about?
love you, Rob. Anywho, but yeah, I think that'll be fun. So the next couple weeks, be on the lookout. We're probably gonna get on the social media, post a little bit more about it, and probably do a just a reminder, quick little 5 minute release whenever that does come out. So then that way we can
Get more people.
get it out there to enough people, and hopefully we get enough people to join and just have fun and just what's the worst that could happen is you win.
Yeah.
So, um, so yeah.
You win.
So
You
yeah,
get
I'm
a shirt.
excited for that. Yeah, man. I'm excited for year 3, man. Thankful for year 2, as always. The emailers are great.
Been a while.
Always love that interaction. Hey, man, people are busy. People get busy, man. It's okay. It's okay. Do I wish we had more? Of course we do. Of course I do. But it is what it is.
I'd actually love to before the end of the year. I'd love to get as many emails as possible saying that Colton needs to watch The Last Airbender. I mean, I think I've already convinced him to watch it, but I need more people to convince him to watch it. And then also, send us some ideas for what we should go see this year. I mean, there's a lot coming out, just in 2024 alone. And Deadpool's definitely on the list of things to see. Madam Web was originally on the list until I saw this the slaughtering of reviews. So, but there's a bunch of other stuff. The Joker, the new Joker movie will be out, and the Thunderbolts will come out. So, a lot of stuff going.
Oh, yeah.
And you mentioned emails, so I do need to read this one from the Skywalker
Oh, my gosh. You want me to read
anime.
it? Because I feel like he's talking to me.
Yeah, he's probably
I feel
actually
like he's
talking to you.
I feel like he's mad at me.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
here we are. It goes, "Hey, call guys. I figured I would send a quick email because Colton so graciously tried to call me out last week. Interesting. The anime as a cartoon discussion doesn't bother me at all. It's a medium used to describe a style of animation. Okay. If I say I'm watching a cartoon, something very specific comes to mind. Nothing. No example. If I say I'm watching anime, something very specific comes to mind. Again, no example. It's all branched from the same tree of animation. Cool. Talk to you bozo soon. Have the day you deserve, Skylar. What is that all
I love
about?
that. I love that
What's that about?
signature. Have the day you deserve.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Have the day you deserve. That needs to be on a shirt. The call guys. Have the day you deserve.
I mean, I don't want to steal from your
Love you, brother.
brother.
Love you, brother.
I just feel like
I mean,
Skylar's got some stuff on his chest he'd like to get off.
you know the logo we had where it's the two of us doing
Yeah.
the Bill and Ted. We could have one of Skylar, and it just says "Have the day you deserve."
With the books, like a bookcase
Yeah,
behind him.
just a whole bookshelf.
Jess's books behind him.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, Skylar, I got nothing out of this email, brother, other than I still don't think you like the fact that sometimes, cartoons are cartoons. They're all cartoons, no matter how the animation is.
Cartoons are cartoons are cartoons are cartoons. Our animes are animes. Cartoons are cartoons. Mm-hmm.
So, exactly. It's clear as mud. It's clear as mud, Skylar. Come on.
Mud is the most clear liquid on earth. If you really think about it. Let me give you a question on the pod.
Give it to me.
What is, or do you have a game on your phone that you just can't stop playing?
Um, Man, I have to look it up now. It was I was pretty heavy into a game called Royal Match.
Oh, I've seen a bunch of ads for Royal
Oh
Match.
yeah, they're blitzing that market hard. But now I'm doing this up. It's a essentially it's like an 8-bit college football game, and you Retro Bowl is what
Nice.
it's called, Retro Bowl College. I've been playing a lot of that lately, and I really enjoy that. Probably just getting my fix until the new college football game comes out. And then the Indiana Hoosiers will be winning some national championships, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So yeah. Other than that, I actually have another game I always call it going back to the well is actually a Sudoku.
Oh, nice.
I actually enjoy that kind of game. So
I'm absolutely terrible at Sudoku. So bad at it. I just never got good at it.
I enjoy it. What about you, brother? What do you got on the old phone?
I've been a little bit all over the place for the last while. I played that Monopoly Go for a long time where I was just
Yeah, you did.
rolling dice. Quit playing that because people were complaining that I kept taking all their coins or whatever. Then I downloaded it's called Souls. It's kind of an RPG game where you just have like players on tiles that fight, and it's pretty much just a click start battle, and it runs through the whole game itself. So you don't do a whole lot. It's just kind of idle play, I guess.
Okay.
Other than that, man, it's been a long time since I've had like one that's been addicting. I spend more time like if I'm down here on my computer working on something, I'll just pull up like solitaire on my computer and play a little bit, but I enjoy some solitaire.
Old
Maybe I need
man.
solitaire on my phone.
Hey, let us know at the
Old
Call Guys
soul.
Podcast at gmail.com. What game are you addicted to on your phone? Let us know.
I
Love
feel
to
like
hear
that's
from
big.
you.
I feel like that's really big. Is
I think
games on the
everybody's got
phone.
like one like go-to game on their phone.
At least, yeah. Like my parents play that oh it's oh crap, I cannot think of what the name of the game is now. Solitaire Grand Harvest or something like that, where you have to like add up the cards to equal a certain number, and they just keep going and going and going. And there's like, I don't even know what my mom's probably on like level 6,000 or something. Like
Jeez.
Sarah was in Homescapes. Sarah played
Oh
Homescapes
yeah.
for so long. She was on like level like 10,000 something.
I was that was another game I got heavy into.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I can't do those games.
I love those matching games.
Match, match. All right, Colin. What else we got? What else we got going on? What you been watching? What you been
Ooh,
up
I've actually
to?
been watching some different things other than Nine
Same.
Nine.
It's hard to believe.
I know, man. I know. I have watched let's see, what have I watched? I have watched Black Sheep. I have watched a Power Rangers movie.
Mhm.
I've watched a very underrated movie. I don't know if you've watched it yet called Mystery Men. Have you watched that yet?
I've not watched Mystery Men.
Gotta watch it. Gotta watch it. It's worth it once. It's better than They Live.
Nothing's better than They Live.
I know. They Live is an amazing movie. It's top tier.
Maybe one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Um
Wonder what Dartmouth has to say about that.
yeah. Suck it, Dartmouth.
Suck it.
And then I'm actually currently watching this thing called Full Contact. It's on Netflix, and it's about the Six Nations rugby event, and it is really really interesting. Rugby is a sport that I find to be it's one of those that I like to watch. But I have no idea what's going on. No idea.
Yeah.
I don't understand anything other than you have to get the ball to the other side. That's it. And so watching that and learning kind of a little bit about the game and just kind of that and how huge rugby is over there
Yeah.
is, just I mean, they pack out these stadiums, man. And like I said, I think I said it, I think I might have said it last year, the one thing that I really like about European sports is that, man, everybody shows out and the loyalty for their clubs are just phenomenal. And I just love that. I just feel like we don't have that over here to a certain extent.
Well, then, I think the biggest thing is like you said, you don't really understand rugby. Like think like cricket. I don't understand a single thing about cricket.
uh-uh.
but but they play it like it's their livelihood.
And I don't know if this is true, but it also just maybe it's just because I'm not there and I don't know, but it feels like where you live really dictates, the sporting team that you cheer for over there.
Well, if you live in Canada, Vancouver, you're gonna be a hockey fan.
Well, no, I'm talking about like over. I mean, just even
Oh,
think about it, in
okay.
England, all those football clubs over there, or soccer clubs, or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd call them football clubs over there. It's like, well, man, if you live over here, you're Chelsea, or if you live here, you United. You're Arsenal. If
Yeah.
you're here, like here, it just seems like
Scattered.
it's so scattered. Like like I said, my favorite teams are Chicago and Boston. Like that's it. And I know that's mostly where I live. There's nothing around. So, I mean, you're Kansas City for I mean, come on. You're nowhere
No,
near it.
it's like so a guy at work that works at the Pennsylvania plant's a huge Raiders fan. He lives in Pennsylvania with the Eagles and the Steelers, and he's a Raiders fan. Explain that one.
Yeah, I just, maybe it's just a little bit different, but I don't know. That's the one thing. I think that'd be cool. Like, I don't know how you could do it over here. There's probably no way you could, but like if you could only cheer for like the people in your state. Like you had to be a Colts fan, you had to be a Pacers fan. Oh, that'd be rough. Rough.
I'm good.
But it'd be interesting. I think it'd be interesting, but yeah, so full contact on the Six Nations rugby match. Definitely check it out if you know anything about it. or know absolutely nothing about it. It's pretty cool to hear the stories of the guys who are in it and how important and big it is to them and their country and their families. And it's just rugby's a very physical sport, and a lot of people think that they couldn't play football, American football, and I think I don't know. Them rugby boys are built different.
Yeah, I would think they would be able to play American football just fine. They
them
take some
rugby boys are
hits.
them rugby boys are different.
Yeah, yeah, they're brutes.
What about you, man? What are you watching?
Let's see. Sarah the other day was like, "Can I buy this movie?" I
Oh,
was
I
like,
saw that movie.
"What movie are you talking?" She says it's called Miller's Girl,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, "Okay." So she kind of explained it to me, and I was like, "Sarah, you don't have to ask me if you can buy a movie. Just buy the movie." So I pulled it up. I bought it. We watched it. Jenna Ortega,
Oh yeah.
Martin Freeman,
Uh-huh.
definitely odd. Good. She plays a 18-year-old high school girl in Martin Freeman's English class, and it's like an honors English and kind of writing mostly. And she goes in and one of her friends is seducing one of the other teachers and convinces her that she needs to do it to him. So ends up seducing him. And then when he turns her down, she writes a short story about it and mails it to the vice principal. It's very, yeah,
Whoa.
it was deep, a little deep, but I mean, it kept me attached. So if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's something else. Other than that, we binge watched the entire season of Avatar: Last Airbender on Saturday. Me, Sarah, the Emperor, and the Rocker Chick. All four of us watched all 8 episodes from about 1:30 to 11. Yeah, so that was a fun day.
Jeez.
We ordered some Chinese food in the middle of that, so it was a
Of
good
course
time.
you
It
did.
was a good time. I honestly really enjoyed it. I'm excited to talk about it here eventually. Um, I'm a huge fan of the original animated series, so there's a lot for me just alone to break down. Um, especially since I just watched the animated series again. So lots of goods, some bads,
I'm
but
excited to
mostly
watch it.
goods. Mostly goods.
I'm excited to watch it.
Well, and like you said, you might have watched the first season, right?
Oh, I
Of the
know I
animated.
watched the first season.
So,
I did not watch a single thing after.
well, what surprised me the most is my dad's like, it's been a long time because it has been a long time since he watched it. But man, he remembered like so much stuff.
Hmm.
He's like, that's this or that's that. The one girl pops up. He's like, that's the moon girl, right? And I'm like, how do you remember all that? But he killed it. So
Right on.
right on, right
Right
on,
on, right
right on.
on, right
Oh,
on.
and I
Oh,
watched Tony Stark die last night.
oh no.
It was a sad day.
Wanted to have the feels, huh?
Well, I was flipping through TV and I was like, I need to watch something. FX was running Endgame. So I turned it
Nice.
on and it was at a good spot. It was like right when Nebula started getting the interference with the other Nebula. So when Thanos had her up and
Oh,
like the floating there and he started plugging her in and stuff. So from there until Peter getting his 2-minute reunion with Tony.
oh yeah.
So
Sad days.
still one of the best movies. Such a good movie.
I mean, I would argue Infinity War is better, but Endgame is a all around fantastic movie.
Hmm.
What'd you say?
Time travel.
No, gosh, you
Time travel.
That dang time travel.
No, seriously, the moment where um Tony looks at Steve and says, "I know how we can get more PIM particles and get the Tesseract at the same time to allow us to get back." And they go back, and he gets to talk to his dad
Yep.
again. Such a such a good scene. And then you get Steve seeing Peggy again, which is also a good scene.
We get to see Vision, Jarvis.
The actual Jarvis,
Yes.
the actual Jarvis, the actual
Paul. We get to
butler.
see Paul.
Yeah, Paul Bettany as the real Jarvis, which is crazy because I don't think they ever really explained that Jarvis was his
They
dad's butler.
never like they. I think they just expected you as the fan to put two and two together. How Tony came up with the name Jarvis,
Yeah, until they showed that moment there.
which I thought that was cool that they got Paul to do that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Although he was kind of dead.
Well, oh yeah, okay, but
Which, how many times can Paul Bettany die in Avengers?
oh man,
Too many times.
so many.
He's not on the Knight's Tale poster. Should be.
I mean,
I think his name's on there, actually.
his name's got to be on there.
Yeah.
It's Build.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see it right there. Paul Bettany.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if any character has a better introduction into a story than Paul does than in a Knight's Tale.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, check out the movie. It's fantastic.
Yeah, if you've not seen Year 3, Colton and I are going to do our top 10s. Obviously, I think we talked about this last week with
Yeah.
the Golden 80s, but I'm going to do my 11 through 20. Colton's going to do his top 10. Which to me, 11 through 20s might be a little bit more difficult than even top 10 was. But yeah, if you have not seen any of these movies on my wall and you watch consistently on YouTube and you just want a good sit down and watch a good movie, start with Rockstar.
Ooh, I was gonna say, man, that's
Because that movie is so good.
it's so underrated. I remember when I first he told me Aniston was in it. I was like, movie can't be
Not
good.
happening.
Movie can't be good. And I watched it one night and I was smitten. One of my favorite lines I like to use now is from that movie.
Gotta take a piss.
No, I mean that's a good line. That's a
No,
fantastic
yours is
line.
the other one. Yeah.
You go where the talent goes,
Yep.
and the talent just walked out that door.
Yep.
It's so true.
There are some
true.
There are some good lines in there when he's singing oh uh, crap, I can't think of the name of the song. His audition song for Steel Dragon.
Oh,
I can't think of the name of the song right now. That's terrible.
take it out of the top 10.
Sad day. Sad day. No, but yeah, if you've been a full 2-year listener of the Call Guys and you haven't watched all these movies on this wall, let's do it. Come on over to the house. We'll throw it on the projector and we'll watch all 10 of them.
I'm thinking that's something that we need to do for year 3, man, is do some live shows with some
Yeah.
movies. I think that'd be fun.
I think we could somehow make that work, but we'd have to make it work without the. I don't know. We'll talk about it. Colin, you got anything else you want to talk about tonight?
Man, I don't know. I can't
Covered-
remember.
You covered your
Still
March
getting over the
Madness
sick.
bracket.
I'm still getting over a sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I got the sickness that I thought I avoided from the family, so that's fun. Um, I mean, we've got a 3-part series about Power Rangers coming up.
Yes. Logan
It's
loves
coming
art.
through big time for that. That's
Yep.
going to be an exciting trilogy that we're going to do.
Yes. Yep.
Maybe not the movies, but the shows, the episodes.
It's kind of going to be another certified rotten style. Um, but yeah, Logan is big into Power Rangers. He runs 2 different social media pages where he has lots of followers,
Big time.
and he loves Power Rangers, and he knows that the movies that we're going to talk about are not exactly the most perfect things in the
Oh,
world.
I
So
just
it'll be
watched one
fun.
of them.
It'll be fun to sit down and talk to him about it. So
It's just one of those things, man. You see with kid eyes, and
mm-hmm.
you don't realize the movie is
Yeah.
a certain level of movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, I remember watching. I remember watching them, and I loved them. I used to watch them all the time.
All the time. Yeah, you said what did you say? You said the Power Rangers. We got another we're doing certified rotten again this every ninth episode. The Skywalker is gonna be a part of most of, if not all of our certified rottens. Um we're gonna talk some directors. We're gonna
I'm
talk
excited for that.
yeah.
I'm really excited for that. I think that's going to be fun. If anybody has any directors that they want us to cover for those, I think we have a
5.
couple
No,
openings for
2.
that.
2 or 3. 2 or 3. It might have been
Um,
3.
yeah, let us know at thecallguyspodcast at gmail.com what director you'd like us to discuss.
Yeah.
Um,
We're gonna do some more actors this year. We're gonna do more rewatchable movies. So we're gonna hit a lot of the whole spectrum this year, and then odds and ends stuff coming out. We still have some spaces, so if you have any ideas or what you want to hear us talk about,
oh yeah, let us know.
we'd love to hear from you. Call Guys
We're actually
Podcast.
gonna another thing we're gonna do. We're actually gonna throw in some sports
Yeah.
into the call guys this upcoming year. Obviously going to start out with the college NCAA basketball tournament, and then kind of see how that goes, and then kind of gauge interest from there. Obviously, we'll get into some football and NFL, college. I know Gunner is not the biggest of college people.
We had this conversation earlier today.
Yeah, we did. Gunner's almost worthless when it comes to college football.
I've been to plenty of college football games.
How many
I
of them
just
were you not inebriated for?
well, most of them when I was younger, and I like my first couple of years at Ball State. I was what I did was I went because they had points when you got to the games.
Oh
you
yeah,
get
oh yeah.
points and you get free swag. So
You should talk to Bree about it. Bree had so many points she sat in the suite one time.
nice. So, yeah, I didn't get that far.
Yeah,
I just got my free stuff and got out.
Bree was all about it. You'd have to talk to her. She was a big Ball State athletic supporter.
No, I mean, I probably went to every home football game while I was there, and I went to most of or every basketball game I could make it to. I went to baseball and softball. I was like, yeah, but
See, that's one of the things I wish.
volleyball was good, men's and women's.
Yeah, the Ball State's men and women's volleyball program is really, really fun to watch. That's one thing I do wish I could have had from a college experience was that I didn't really get to have that because I was actually playing.
Yeah,
I would have loved to have been able to be like, oh man, we got a game tonight. Let's go to it. Like that would have been cool.
it was a good time.
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool, but not how it played out in the old cards.
Yeah, that's all right. So yeah, I look forward to some sports talk. Probably Colton and some other people for a certain sports talk. I will just be the mediator.
Yeah, I'll probably have to come up with the question. Say, hey, Gunnar, here's what you ask.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. Year three. I'm excited to get it started, get into it. We got 2 more episodes this year. We've got 103, 104, 103 being our recap. Um, Maybe talk a little bit of some of our favorite moments, whatever we feel like really doing for 103, and then 104 got some guests coming on to answer some of our questions.
That's right. Participation
Yep,
by all.
exactly. But yeah, man, that's all. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm excited to get into this. Excited to
Me too, man.
watch some more new stuff this year. We kind of missed that beat this past year, so
I'm gonna blame kids.
sure we'll go with kids. Hey, your birthday falls on an actual Monday this year, so your birthday is on a Call Guys episode, so that means we have to at least see 4 movies on your birthday.
Dude, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. I told the wife, I said, I can do 4 movies. I just can't do anything with the kids that day.
Yep.
She goes, do you really want to do that? And I was like,
Yes.
maybe.
The answer is yes. You've done 3. You got to try to do 4.
But
And if
William
you
is so
schedule it,
close. William is so close to that age to go to a movie right now.
well, maybe there'll be a good animated movie out at that time too, and we can just take him to one of the animated ones.
I honestly, that's kind of my thought process is to do that.
That would be great.
Um, yeah, because I can't. I don't think I can. And I'm not trying. I don't think I can make this happen unless I have the family show up for at least one movie. But I would love. But the thing about it is, I can't wait because I'm going to do this for William's birthday.
Yeah.
If he says, "Hey, he wants to go see 2 movies in one day," we're doing it. We're going to see 3.
Yep. Theater hop it. See, I see. What I liked about the last time we did it was we had to jump across town to hit the other theater, and I think that was fun.
Oh,
Like
that was stressful, man.
it was, but it was fun. Like I wouldn't mind doing the same thing again with a little bit more of a gap between, but
Well, that's the problem, man. If we're doing 4 movies,
there can't be a gap. Yeah,
I don't
I
think
mean,
we
you've
can.
got to literally theater hop.
I don't think that's possible. Like,
No lunch. You're eating, you're eating popcorn all day.
how'd you
Oh
spend
my.
$150 just going to movies?
Eat a lot of popcorn.
Weren't 3 of those matinees?
Yep, ate a lot of popcorn.
Oh man,
Just
that sounds like
have the
such a fun
Whopper man
day.
stop in at Burger King.
Oh my gosh, he's too funny.
Oh
He'd do it.
yeah,
I bet. I bet he'd do it.
you probably would. You probably would. All right, man. Let's get out of here.
All right, man. Let's do this. I'm hungry.
Yep, everybody. Thanks for
Hungry.
listening to the Call Guys podcast.
Mm.
You can find us wherever you get your podcast, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, wherever you get your podcasts. You can also watch us on YouTube. Just search for the Call Guys podcast. Go back and watch episode 100. Let us know what you thought of that one. Let us know what you thought if you listened to it. I'd love to hear from you. The Call Guys podcast at gmail.com. You can send us recommendations for questions of the pod, future episodes. If you want to come on and chit chat with us about something, let us know. Let us know. Send us an email. Callguyspodcast at gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/callguyspod, Instagram at the Call Guys, and TikTok at the Call Guys Podcast. And then if you want to listen to any of the other podcasts under the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network of podcasts, goldenmojoent.com. You can find all the podcasts on there, whether it be the Golden Image Podcast, the Golden 80s Podcast, United States Paranormal Podcast, Indiana Chiefs fans, Murdnerds, or old episodes of A Court of Books and Booze. Go check all the podcasts out. Check out the merch stores on there. Get yourself a Call Guys t-shirt, hat, get a baby onesie. Speaking of, Cam, if you're listening, we need to send Cam a onesie.
I think we do.
Why haven't we done that yet?
I don't know if we have a place to send it to.
Oh yeah, I should probably get his address. Good idea. Good idea. Also check out Perfectly Picked Games, perfectlypickedgames.com. That's all I got.
I think that's all. Love you, brother.
Love you, brother. All right. For all those out there in podcast land, see you next time.
We'll see you next time. Later.
See ya. Bye.
You got it right that time.
The Call Guys.